U.S. government takes 5% stake in Lithium Americas and joint venture with GM. I'm gonna leave a link of this in the description so you could do your own research. So right now I'm about to look at LAC on the daily time frame to see what's going on. Let's see what its all-time high is or was before I start. Let me go 10 years out first and then work my way back in to see what's going on. Okay, so all-time high for this stock was 41.56. I'm gonna do a fib retracement first. And I don't think this is technical base. This is definitely gonna be database, news base. I'm just gonna see where people could possibly get into shares or leaps without having to feel like they're chasing the news. So as you can see on the daily, this area at $11.35 is a big resistance for the stock. So now we're gonna go to the 4-hour time frame to see what's going on. So on the 4-hour time frame, if you know how to use the EMAs, you can see that we're overextended on the 4-hour time frame, and I would use the end of this EMA as a decent pullback. So I'm gonna write down 4-hour. On this as a support. Now let's go to the 1-hour. On the 1-hour, we can use this right here as a pullback and consolidation as a support. This point of the 9 EMA, point of hold. Okay, so we have 2 points. We have the 4-hour, as you can see. Look what happened at the 4-hour where I put my support. Look how we rejecting this area. That's crazy. I mainly put it for this EMA right here, so we could, if we break under this and we need to hold this for consolidation for a break higher to the 1135 zone. And I know that this is data and news based, but in case we have a pullback, instead of catching FOMO and chasing, these would be two good areas to add if we could hold the $8.80 zone, or if we could hold the $7.90 zone, aka $8. But as you can see, where we've rejected this zone where I put it for the 4-hour because of the 9 EMA, and when we finally broke out, obviously we're holding this next level that I put on the 1-hour for the 9 EMA, and look how we're breaking and we're holding above this zone right here. See, I put this support because of the 9 EMA right here. Now let's go back to the daily, the 5-year, 1 day. See what's going on. See, I want to go out further. Boom. Now if you look on the daily, you can see that this is definitely a big resistance on the 4-hour. So we need to, if we do pull back, we need to hold this support at 780. And you can see in this zone right here that we need to hold. We're congested. On the daily time frame, if we zoom in, on the daily, if I put a support at this 9 EMA on the daily, boom, This one's marked daily, this one's 4 hour, this one's 1 hour. See, boom. Now on the daily, we definitely need to hold this zone. Again, if we do pull back, we definitely need to hold this zone for continuation up. If we break under this zone on the daily, we can come back down. But as far as the data that I'm reading and everyone's reading, it seemed like the government's pushing this stock up. What I'm marking out right now is in case we do pull back and you want to get shares and you don't want to feel like you have FOMO, these are good spots to add as a spec play. If we could hold this 650 area, 641 area, if we could hold this 789 area, and if we could hold this 880 area, good spots to add a leap or to buy shares as a spec play. Again, I'm going to leave the link for this in my description. Do your own research, and that's it.